You had a session, it was 10 months, almost 10 months ago. I checked it.
Yes,
It was
nearly.
end
Yeah,
of it
yes.
was end of June 2020, which is in
Mm-hmm.
the middle of COVID situation.
COVID, yes. Unfortunately, the damn thing.
Yeah. So I would like to structure our discussion around the points that you came to work with. Okay?
All right.
So the first point we were working on was antidepressants.
Yes, that was the most important part for me,
Mm,
actually,
mm,
because after the session, I'm started to take the antidepressants half,
So you
which is,
did, okay,
wh-
so the dose got smaller.
yeah, the dose got smaller,
Mm,
and my goal is to get rid of it, and turn myself into a normal chemical systematically
okay,
working person.
okay, great. That's very good news because
Yeah.
starting to getting the dosage smaller is really hopeful. Yeah.
It
So
was,
with this point, there was something you were saying that it's like you're hiding behind those antidepressants, and
unfortunately, yes.
you feel sort of fear of something that is inside you.
Yes, I was fearing that I'm going to turn into a person like my father.
Mm,
My father is a quite aggressive person. He used to be an army member,
mm,
and I was hiding myself because I was afraid that I'm going to turn into a aggressive, monster like him sometimes. Because
mm,
I was catching myself to talk to my kid
mm,
a bit aggressively,
mm,
and that was really scaring me because that is the most dangerous thing that I can ever imagine
mm,
as a parent,
mm.
as a woman, as a human being, actually.
Yeah, yeah.
So that's why I was hiding behind the antidepressants,
Mm,
and I was feeling really depressed because of my previous job experiences.
mm,
I had a bad relationship with my boss and stuff like that affected me also badly. And combining all of these, I thought I have a, you know, getaway card with that
I see.
antidepressants.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So, because you managed to make the dosage smaller, of course, with the consulting the doctors, of course, your doctor,
exactly, exactly.
has anything changed regarding that fear that you are exactly like your father in that aspect?
Fear is gone.
Really?
Interestingly, fear is all gone.
Really? Completely?
Yes, completely.
Wow.
Yes, that's
That's great.
wow. That's great. I don't know how the process worked because I
Mm,
couldn't catch it step by step, but
mm.
I am exactly sure that I am feeling completely, off of it.
Wow.
Yep.
Fantastic.
Yes.
Fantastic. Okay,
Okay.
so there was additional question connected to your work. Certain conflicts that you couldn't really understand where from they are coming. There was something has changed in that, or did you notice anything?
I haven't noticed much
Mm.
actually, but
I mean,
that
are there any conflicts? Because it was also about certain pattern of relationship at work. So
there is no conflict.
are you drifting into any conflicts now?
No, actually, because as I said before, at the beginning, I have learned to cope with my particular feelings
Mm,
to the other people or to the occasions and stuff like that. So there's nothing like that anymore.
yeah, great. Great. Regarding father, because I remember that from the session that
Mhm.
we were having, that was somehow the most important issue
Yes.
to work with. Would you like to share anything additional regarding that? Whether something has changed? Because you mentioned already that that fear that you are becoming like he used to be, yes,
Mhm.
is gone. That's great. That's big.
Mhm.
Is there anything else you would like to share regarding that?
After the session, I guess 3 months after the session, I've started to, feeling calm about the rememberings of mine. Uh, you know,
All the memories from childhood, you
yes,
mean? Mm.
from the childhood, from my younger self. You know, I imagined that I can, sit and talk to him in peace.
I see. That's
Yes.
great.
And
That's
that
great.
relieved me,
That's
actually.
great. That's a
it,
big
it, it
change.
was it was a big change because now I want to go and visit his grave, and I feel myself I can be able to sit there and pray for him,
Mm.
and without crying and suffering.
Wow.
Actually,
That's really great. Wow.
that's important for me,
Mm.
because every time I was visiting his grave, I would start to cry like a little 5-year-old kid, and I hated that because it wasn't because of a sorrow or something like that.
Mm.
It was because of an anger.
Mm. I see.
It was because of an anger, You cannot find that person in front of you anymore.
Mm.
He doesn't exist on this, dimension.
Mm.
It was a big problem for me, but now it's not.
You
I
came to
don't feel.
peace with that. Wow.
Yes, I
Great.
could cope with that,
Great.
and I can cope with that from now on.
Great. There
Wow.
was a point you were saying that you are 40 years old and you have that problem of whether you shall whether you shall behave according to your age.
Yes.
Yes. Yeah,
I
it's I think it's normal about when we are about 40 years old. Yes, we have difficulties to make peace with the time passing,
Yeah, yeah.
and we still feel very young.
Yes.
But there is this sort of pressure, yeah, this pressure, social pressure that somehow, sometimes.
Yes,
So,
sometimes.
so how is it now?
Actually, I gave up thinking about it. Yes.
Disappeared, dissolved.
Yes.
You dissolved
Because
it. Okay.
yeah, because there is no way out of it, You cannot change your age. You cannot change your, physical appearance totally. Yeah, you can, but I don't prefer, actually. So I decided to be like that.
Great.
I'm not giving harm to anyone. Actually, it works.
Great.
Yeah, it works good with my kid. Sometimes it surprises my husband, but
That's great.
yes,
I mean,
but
does he like it? Does he like it?
I think he doesn't have any problem anymore. He's okay, okay, and he's gone. Whatever. I'm like that. I'm like that. I'm a kid in a big body.
Let's stay like this till we are 90.
Oh, that's a good aim. That's our target. All right.
Okay, there was one more point. You had that
Yeah.
fear when you were walking on the street that the car will hit you.
Mhm.
What about that?
I completely get over it.
So it's
because
it's gone completely
it's
also.
gone completely also because I started to walk from work to home every day. So I'm feeling very entertained while, observing people around me.
Great.
So
You didn't walk before?
I wasn't walking that much before.
Okay. Well, it
So
was it connected with that fear?
a little bit, yes.
Okay.
Because I was in need to check my back all the time, or around.
I
I was
see.
checking, but now I'm
I see.
observing. I'm looking, checking people, checking cars, checking weather, sky, and stuff like that. And that makes me really, relaxed and have fun.
Great.
I'm listening my music. I'm moving. I'm taking oxygen, and that's a time only for me. And
Okay.
this
Great.
is this is good. This is like I don't want to call it as a therapy. It's just walking, but it's a good thing for me.
It's a
I'm
good time
I
it's a
get
good
rid
time.
of it.
It's a good
Yeah,
time for you
yeah,
when you are working.
yeah.
Great. Point checked.
Point check. Done.
Okay, I think these were all the points that you wanted to work on. We managed to work on.
Yes.
Actually, there was one point additional, but
What is what?
we couldn't check it. It was connected with your son seeing spirits, but we couldn't. We didn't have enough time during the session. It was too long already.
Yes, it was, and then it stopped.
It stopped.
Yeah, he just stopped talking about them. It was all of a sudden. I don't know how. I don't know why,
I
but it
see.
stopped.
Yeah,
Now
that's interesting.
he started to learn about the death, about the other world. That he has a fear that he's going to be, you know, losing us.
Hmm.
And, around these days, we're talking about that kind of subjects, actually.
Okay. Okay, that's really great.
Yeah.
This is regarding the points that we were working on, but is there anything else you would like to share or add?
I want to say that if a person have something not matched inside,
Mm,
heart or brain, it doesn't matter. We should not afraid to go and try to solve it. I have done that, I got away from it so many times for years. And I regret about it because now I'm feeling more strong. And
mm,
feeling strong is a very important feeling.
that's really
So
great.
that's so motivating, actually.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
let's not get away from our, problems.
that's true. But past life regressions are the way I'm doing it. They are
Hmm.
aimed at getting your power back,
Yes.
claiming your power back,
And that
because
really works. I mean, actually, it worked on me really well.
great.
Thank you. By means of you.
Great. Okay. So, thank you very much.
I thank you very much.
Thank you very much that you wanted to share today
Anytime.
your
Anytime.
observation and experience from the session and after the session. It's really important. Also,
I think so.
for other people that will listen to that what you
Hmm.
are saying, but also it's important to you and to the person that is sort of reviewing after some time what
Yeah.
happened after the session, whether it has changed anything, because this is a sort of additional internal work that
Yes.
we are
You
doing.
know,
It's
checking.
additional element of healing, yes, because
Yes.
you are sort of checking up the point, where are
Exactly.
you?
That's
Yes.
what I was going to say. Checking the ticks. That's a good thing.
Yeah, and it's great because this empowers us,
Yeah.
yes, to
Oh,
know
yes.
that we managed to overcome
Yes.
something that was bothering us so much, so long.
Yeah. So much, so long. That's the time. Time is precious.
Yeah. Okay.
We
Thank
we
you.
have to
Life is
take care of it.
precious.
Life is precious. Yes. Thank
Life is
you.
precious. Okay. So I will finish the recording now.
All
Thank
right.
you very much. But please stay online. Okay.
All right. Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.